Hello everyone, this is KOA the Apple Boom, and I'm here to show you some things about Orcane in the newly released, well, partially newly released, the early access game Rivals of Aether. This is for version 0.0.3, although I can't imagine that too much will have changed in the near future, if you're watching this like a month or two from now. So I'm just going to go right into this with practice mode, me versus a Zetterburn, on Orcane stage. Now, Orcane is an interesting character. He's one of the only real zoner type characters. Of course, Absa, coming in the future, is going to be even more of a dedicated zoner, but Orcane can really control lots of space with his attacks. And his movement's kind of strange. Like, look how far he slides when I do a smash. Not to even mention puddle stuff. So let's get rid of that. So, Orcane is a character where you're going to keep your opponent out, you're going to play nice and patiently, and hopefully get decent damage with your keep out stuff, be a little aggressive when you need to be. He can be pretty aggressive, dash attack's pretty good, he's got good combo tools and everything. But you mainly want to be keeping people out. That's what he's really good at. And so, to start out, let's go into some low percent combos. Now, real basic stuff. That in the bubble. Neutral B in the bubble. Let's just knock him down. Neutral B in the bubble is a lot of stuff you can be doing. And then you can usually combo neutral B, bubble into forward air. This is forward air, by the way. So you can combo the two bubble moves together, and they're really good. So let me get rid of this. They're really good damage dealers. Let me just see if I get a good combo on him. How much damage that actually does. Alright, so about 30. And that wasn't ideal. I missed most of my bubbles with the forward air. They would have added maybe 10 more or something. But yeah, when you're killing it around 60-70%, 30% from a single combo with only 2 moves, it's pretty good. You also have dash attack stuff. You have to be careful, make sure that they go with you if you want to continue the combo. And so, usually dash attack's a good combo starter. Although that depends on what they're doing. Get rid of them again. Another great combo starter is down tilt. Down tilt's a bit of a launcher. And so is up air, I'm sorry. No, up tilt. Up tilt combos into itself really, really late in terms of early percent combos. So you've got down tilt and up tilt. And the way you extend your combos usually in the air is through down air. Down air hits 4 times, and it keeps them in place. It's really nice. So it does 8 if you hit it with all 4. You just have to watch out because it is techable if they end up hitting the ground in the middle of it. And they can smash DI out of it. You can see the computer's teching sometimes. Another thing to watch out for is this. Into stuff is usually techable at lower percents. Let me get rid of them again. So yeah, you want to be doing stuff like this to this to this to this to this. You know, basic stuff. Gets you about 30 if you get in. You can also get that 30 from spacing. And so those are your decent low percent combos, and you want to end with like neutral air. Neutral air is a good ender. Back air if you can. That can also kill. Forward air is a bit of an ender in terms of combos. If I could angle it better. But yeah, forward air kind of ended because it knocks you out of the way. Even if you stay close, you're still pretty much unless they DI towards you. So that's your low percent combos. Now let's go to your kill moves and kill combos. First thing you're gonna want to do is learn how to do this. Whoops. That is great around Yeah, 80-70%. If you can get the right hitbox of this into up air. Especially when they're higher up, or if they're playing raster, you're going to kill around 70-80. So that's a really good kill move. Of course, you've got your smashes. If you can sweet spot your back air, there's a big hitbox of the flap, and then there's the little tip at the end. That tip is the sweet spot afterwards, so you can hit with both. It's kind of harder near the ground. But there you go. That's another kill move. Side B is a good kill move if it's puddled charged. Let me just knock him down. Because if you just hit him normally, it does 8, decent knockback. But if you hit him, if you hit with a puddle charge, let me just push him over a little bit. Come on. Oops. There you go. That is a really nice kill move, and it's especially good because you can control where it goes. You can either stay in place, you can go halfway, or you can go really far. You stay in place by holding back in the direction, so if I was holding right, then I hold left and I stay there. If I don't hold anything, I just go mid, and if I hold really far, if I hold towards the direction I'm going, I go twice as far. About. Now, as you can see, he turns kind of invincible for a while, like he's not there. So this can be a good reversal if you think your opponent's going to attack, especially if you're staying in place. Oh, and then of course there's up B. Up B you can do in place if there's no puddle, or you go to the puddle. That thing is a nice little sweet spot. And if you hit exactly on the sweet spot, there you go. You're going to be killing pretty early. So that's another thing. And I think that's all of the kill moves. The only other thing to really mention is powered up smashes with puddle. They have twice the cannon distance. So it just effectively means twice the distance for up and side smashes. And this is a decent aerial coverage for a down smash. And so now let's get into ledge guarding. That's why I chose Zetterburn, because he's probably one of the easiest ones to ledge guard the computer. What you want to do with ledge guarding... get out. Come on. Alright. Okay, so... This one's actually one of the harder stages. It's another thing to watch out for. This is one of the harder stages to ledge guard. Dang. This is one of the hardest stages to ledge guard, but usually what they're going to do is they're going to go into special fall. Let me just... And they'll be coming down. They'll usually have decent end lag. What you want to learn how to do is slide in with a charge smash based on where they're going. In fact, this is actually a really good spot to try edge guarding with the puddle. Oh, I missed. As you can see, I still have some practice that I need to do. But, yeah, you need to slide in and come in on their special fall. So, if you just slide in and come in with your special fall... Oh yeah, this is another decent kill move. The back of forward air. Sorry that I forgot to mention that. You don't end up using that a whole lot. Use this more for movement. And aim at the back of it, it's just kind of like showing off for the most part. Because you can usually do that a lot easier. So let's see, if I knock him off. Okay. That's only going to do that near the ledges. Well, anyway, I spent a little too much time trying to finagle things on the stage. It's just bad to edge guard on. Yeah, I'm just not good at edge guarding on this stage, and it's harder too, because you need to use that puddled up B. Up smash. And also, they're going to try to hit you, so it gives them some decent mix-up. As opposed to normally you can come in like this. Or like this. Alright, now let's get into the spacing part, what you really want to be doing with Orcane. These are your 3 spacing moves, 3 basic ones. You've got your puddle bubbles, your puddle down B, you got your forward air, and you have your jabs. Now, I say jab for spacing because it knocks them away, which is something you want as more of a spacing zoning character to stay away from you. And it also has a good anti-air. Like, let me turn on the slowness and turn on hitboxes. Watch the hitboxes on this thing. Good disjointed anti-air hitbox. So that's one thing you want to be using on people's approaches. You've got just the water drop in general is a decent knockaway tool because you can hit with it. Doesn't do a whole lot, but you can hit with it. And now you want to control their movement with bubbles. Use this a lot. Now, as you can see, the bubbles are kind of moving in weird directions. That's because you can hold left or right or nothing to influence where the bubbles are going to go. So if I hold left, it goes towards him. If I hold right, it goes away from him. Just don't hold anything, go straight up. Now, this is something that you're going to have to get a feel for. You're going to need to practice this, grind it out. But that's definitely something that you're going to need to use as Orcane, because bubbles do... Whoops. Bubbles will do you about 20, 30-ish damage from the combos, and they also set up for kills. So yeah, bubbles. Same thing with forward air. Forward air does the same thing, but it does it on a horizontal plane instead of a vertical. Or you can use them together. I love using them together. Another thing I found out very recently, you can control where the bubbles go, just like with a grounded version. So you can hold up to make them go up, you can hold down to make them go down, and you can hold nothing. And don't forget you can also control your movement, that also controls where the bubbles go a little bit. So you can like keep them together. Let me see. That's really good, or it can go away. And so that's what the bubbles do with spacing, and the last thing with spacing is, especially works at high percents, but it's still really good at lower percents. Spacing with puddled forward smash. You can just slide around. And look how easily he scoops up the puddle. He scoops it up at a decent distance. So you can just throw this around. You can even do stuff like that. This is a decent anti-air. And if you got them exactly above you, like a charging down smash from a raster, then this is really nice. And the last bit of special Orcane tech I want to go over with you is something discovered recently called Orca jumping. Now normally, if you're off stage, no puddle, it's not very good. I mean, you can still recover with your side B, and it's decent, but if you're all the way out here, you're not recovering with side B. Unless you still have your double jump. So, what you do with... when you don't have your puddle up, because if you just have your puddle up, you get this. You can do what's called Orca jumping. That's when you press up B at the same exact time that you jump. So, instead of getting this... Oops. Instead of getting this, and instead of getting this, you can get this. Now, it does put you into special fall, but you can do that nice big jump. Gives you a lot of distance. And what's especially good about this is normally off stage, let's say I'm off stage, I have my double jump, wall jump, side B, and I can't really jump again. Can't really do a whole lot. Whereas if I Orca jump off stage, then let's say Orca jump, wall jump, I can Orca jump again. So what that effectively does is give you your double jump back on the wall jump. Watch. Again. Boom. Wall jump, double jump. Even though I already used my double jump for the Orca jump. I can still... Boom, boom. I had it. I accidentally got it too late. But yeah. So Orca jumping is something that you really want to practice. It's really good. Now, the way I have it set up, because pressing Y then B, as most people will have GameCube controllers with Y or X's jump, pressing Y or X then B is kind of hard. Like, this is me trying to do it right now. So what I do is I have L, since I don't use that for parrying or dodging, I have L set to jump, so I can press L and up B at the same exact time, next to no issue. Super easy to get. And so that's Orca jumping. Alright, so this has been a quick guide on Orcane. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Now what I want to leave you with is some stuff to practice to get you more in depth with Orcane, get a better feel for him. You definitely want to practice your low percent combos. That was not what I wanted. Low percent, and even medium percent combos. You want to practice your small little techs like this. And you also want to practice Orca jumping. Just some good techs to practice. A great thing to practice is getting up air from bubbles. That wasn't right. Getting up air from bubbles. For kills, you'll end up using that a lot. Or from forward air bubbles, and then up air. You'll end up getting those a lot, especially against rasters, since they love to be in the air. And also against crags, because they like to pillar above you. And yeah, I would also say, look where you can use an up strong or an up smash with a puddle to go over a platform. This stage, it doesn't reach up to those higher platforms, but it does go over these platforms. So that's something to be very aware of on specific stages. And so those are everything I would have to leave you with. If you have any questions, just message me in Reddit, Steam, or whatever, or on YouTube. And see you guys around.